The girl signed a high-stakes bet with the scheming woman. They agreed that whoever could take away the other's possessions 9 times would win, and the loser must leave the family. The scheming woman quickly claimed 8 wins. Her final target was the man the girl had loved for years. The girl thought that at last he would choose her without hesitation, but what she saw instead was him secretly conspiring with the butler to kidnap her and replace his sister for a ghost marriage with the richest family's heir. At that moment, she realized the man she had loved all along was actually a rich heir who had only stayed with her to force the scheming woman into submission. She gave up on him completely and called her father, agreeing to take the scheming woman's place in the ghost marriage on one condition: he must transfer 2 Sihiyuan properties worth $1.6 billion into her name, or there would be no deal. The father, out of guilt for the scheming woman, agreed without hesitation. Before leaving, the girl told him not to let the scheming woman or her ex-boyfriend know the truth. Outside, she called the man. Even though he was flirting with the scheming woman at the time, he still pretended he was thinking of her. Through her system, the girl saw everything he was doing. Heartbroken, she recalled how they first met, how she once saved his life, and to cure his leg, she had bound herself to a system. The system promised that if she completed his love quest, his legs would fully heal, and she would be granted 3 wishes. She had accepted without hesitation. But now, facing his betrayal, she chose to abandon the quest. When she returned home, the scheming woman tried to drive her out by deliberately knocking her over. The man rushed to defend the girl, but she already saw through his true nature. So when he acted concerned, she didn't react, only used exhaustion as an excuse and left. This angered the scheming woman, who stormed off in fury. That night the girl arrived in a stunning gown and coldly walked past the man, ignoring his fake enthusiasm. Inside the banquet hall, she saw the scheming woman already present, crying in the arms of the girl's grandmother, claiming she was about to get married. The grandmother, moved, gave her the family's heirloom jade bracelet and began criticizing the girl. The man suddenly announced the girl was the real daughter of the family, and the scheming woman had no right to the bracelet. The girl thought he was defending her, but the grandmother turned her anger on her instead. Even the guests started criticizing her. She stood there, silently enduring everything. Just as she was about to leave, the system notified her that her new target was now the richest family's heir. This meant her ex and his family no longer had any control over her. Feeling finally free, she decided to give them all a gift. By publicly humiliating the scheming woman, she proposed a bet. They would each offer something they owned. Whoever had the higher value would win the bracelet. The guests thought she had gone mad, since she had always been the family's outcast. The scheming woman confidently accepted and put up all her savings. The girl calmly showed her bank card. The butler announced the girl had won. Shocked, the scheming woman offered the two $1.6 billion Sihiyuan estates, but the butler said they had already been transferred to the girl's name. Just as the girl reached for the bracelet, $1.5 billion was suddenly deposited into the scheming woman's account, making her bid higher again. The girl instantly knew her ex was helping the scheming woman, so she matched with the Sihiyuan properties again. But someone else added another $200 million to the scheming woman's bid. Watching this unfold, the girl made up her mind to make her ex pay a heavy price. He tried to persuade her to back down and